Jane, there's no way you're still in bed by now. Wake up already, you lazy bones. Haven't you had enough sleep?
Nikki, I'm awake already. But don't you think it's too early for insults? These harsh words can't be the first thing you say to me today.
Oh, I'm not harsh yet. This is the weekend. How dare you sleep in? Don't you know the house needs to be cleaned up? The laundry needs to be done as well, and you just choose to sleep like a log. Who are you expecting to do the chores? Me? You must be delusional to think so. I do the chores all week. I'm not going to do it alone during the weekend as well. Now, get off that bed at once.
You make it sound like I don't do anything, and that's not correct. I help you every single day when I return from work, no matter how late. Even now, I'm yet to fully recover my strength from last night's chores, and I need all the sleep I can get because the weekend will be over soon. You know how tasking my job is now. I've been taking more shifts now because Damien lost his job, and I'm the sole breadwinner. Please bear with me for now. Once Damien gets another job, I'll be able to help you out better.
OMG! I've never been so insulted in my life. What do you see me as? Your maid? Is it now my job to clean up after you?
You know that's not what I mean. But then, you could ask Damien to help you out.
Damien? What kind of a wife wants her husband to do chores? You're the wife, so it's your duty.
Why can't he help out? He's always at home and does basically nothing all day. I make all the money, the least he can do is help a little.
He's the man of the house, and chores are beneath him. I'd not talk about this again. Now get out of that room right now before I lose my temper.
Hi, honey. Why aren't you answering your calls? I want to talk to you.
Can't it wait? I'm kind of busy right now. No, I'm afraid I can't.
I need your help, Damien. Can you help me talk to your mom? She knows just how hard I work every day and how it makes me come home late. Yet she insists I must do all the chores. How is that fair? Can you ask her to cut me some slack? We both know chores are not something I'll ever shy away from, but these days I just don't have the time. Please do this for me.
Nah, how can you ask this of me? I can't involve myself in these petty women squabbles. It's between you and my mom, and I don't want to get caught in the middle.
What? How can you say that? This issue is driving a rift between your mother and your wife, and you won't do anything about it?
Exactly, so leave me alone. I'm about to meet a businessman who has this great proposal for me, so I need a clear mind.
Let me guess. That's another investor? Why does this feel like yet another scam? When will you learn, Damien? Haven't you lost enough money to these get-rich-quick schemes?
This one is different. I can feel it in my soul. I'll make a lot of money from it. Just wait and see.
No. I'm sick and tired of this. Why won't you ever listen to me? Ever since you lost your job, you've been uninterested in getting another. You chose instead to look for avenues to make quick money, and all they do is steal the little you have. I've told you countless times about my business idea. Why won't you work with me on this? I'm sure that if we open up a liquor store in this area, it'll be a hit.
So what, do you want me as your employee? How can you even think of that?
No, Damien. We're husband and wife. And when I open the store, it'll belong to us. Right now, I can't focus on it due to my work. But if you join me on this, you can man the store while I focus on my work.
It's a dumb idea. Nothing on earth will make me want to choose to be stuck in that store with you. I'm meant to be rich, and in time you'll see that. You doubt me, but you'll come to regret it.
I can see I can't change your mind. But still, talk to your mom for me, will you? Damien? Damien, I just saw the withdrawal you made from our joint account. What in the world do you need $50K for?
Relax, okay? I used it to make a brilliant investment. Remember that investor I met 3 days ago? Well, he brought this opportunity to me, and I just had to hit it while it's hot.
No, no, no. Don't tell me you just gave all that money to a scammer. I warned you about this. Why didn't you listen to me?
Oh, ye of little faith. Watch and see. I'll be getting my ROI soon, and the payback will be huge.
I can't believe this. It was a joint account, but all the money in it is mine. I've begged you to get a new job or help me manage my business, but you refused. Yet you never hesitate to spend my money. I've been the only one carrying this family on my shoulders. Do you know the financial implications of that? Do you have any idea how hard it was to save up that amount? You've emptied the account and rendered us broke. How would we cope in an emergency? How could you do this to me?
Oh, I get it now. You're just jealous because I refuse to partake in your stupid liquor store business idea. Such a small mind. Just hold on, I'm gonna make it big, and when the money starts coming in, I'll make you swallow your words.
You had no right taking that money for something like that without asking me first. I've warned you countless times. This need to make money without working for it is going to get you into trouble one day. Don't use my money on any other investments you might come up with, or I swear, you and I will have a problem.
Now you're just being mean. This is something that's gonna change our lives, and you're hassling me for it? You enjoy seeing me jobless and broke, don't you? Well, I can't wait to see your face when I become a millionaire.
I'm done with this conversation. I can see it's not going anywhere. I'm sick of all this. Maybe my trip would help me relax.
What trip?
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to tell you. I'll be going on an important business trip in 2 days. This could push my career forward as it could help me become a partner in the company.
How long will you be gone?
Around a week. I hope it's not more than that.
There's no pressure. Take as much time as you want.
Jane, why are you still in the house? You should be on the trip already.
That's tomorrow, Nikki. Why are you in such a hurry to see me leave? Is there something going on that I should know about?
LOL, don't kid yourself. Since I'll be the one doing all the house chores now, I want to do a thorough cleaning of the house. And I can't achieve that while you're still there. After all, it's what you've always wanted. Such lazy bones.
You always seem to have an insult handy whenever you're talking to me. It's like you're trying to instigate something from me, but I won't let you have that.
Think whatever you want. I don't care.
You've made that clear. I have a question though. What's the outcome of the investment Damien made? I've already asked him, but he refused to say a word to me.
Why on earth would he do that? You told him that you don't care about his ideas and called him foolish for taking a risk. So mind your business.
Nikki, it was my money he used to make that investment. Don't you think I deserve to know?
No, you don't. You're going to regret not taking his side. I promise you that.
Hi, Nikki. Is there a problem? I've been trying to reach Damien all day, but he is not answering his calls and texts. Did something happen?
Oh, he's fine.
Why then is he refusing to answer my calls? I'm on my way home and I wanted to let him know.
On your way home? What home are you talking about? Oh, I guess you still don't know. We're selling the house.
What? Is this a joke?
Why would I make a joke about something this serious? Damien and I put it up for sale a few days ago, so you better figure out somewhere else to stay for now, unless you want to sleep in the streets.
Hold on. You can't be serious. How can you make such a decision without consulting me first?
Who do you think you are, huh? Are you saying my son needs your permission before selling his own house? How dare you? No wonder he's sick and tired of living with you. You're too controlling and toxic. We're already looking for a new house, so once the old one is sold, we'll move in. So just stay away from us, okay? We want nothing more to do with you.
I can't believe you and Damien would do something as despicable as this. Was this the reason you both were urging me to travel? So you could sell the house in my absence? But then, how exactly were you expecting to sell it without my signature? You didn't think that far, did you?
What are you talking about? Damien signed. That was enough.
Damien? What a joke! The house is mine. Didn't he tell you that? I can't believe this. I inherited the house from my mother when she passed, and I've been living there ever since. After our marriage, Damien moved in with me. Hold on, did he tell you he owned the house? What a liar!
I don't believe you.
Now it all makes sense. A few days ago, I got a call from my real estate agent informing me that my house was on the market. That's what saved me. I pulled it down at once and canceled the sale. At first I thought it was scammers trying to steal my house, but now I know it's you both. You conspired to steal my house. This is a crime, Nikki, and I won't let it slide. I'll be reporting you to the authorities. I'm sick and tired of turning the other cheek when you and Damien hurt me. I'm done.
Jane, can we just calm down for a moment? No need to make rash decisions. There's no need to talk about crimes and authorities here, is there? We're family. Have you forgotten?
No, my family would never stab me in the back. What you and Damien just attempted was fraud, and I'll make sure you pay for it to the fullest extent of the law. Mark my words.
Jane, I made a terrible mistake. I know my texts are the last thing you want to read right now, but I don't know who else to run to. You're all I've got right now. You've got to help me out here.
Help you? Hell no! You're a wanted criminal on the run from the law. Why would I want to help you?
Because I'm your husband? I should have never hurt you that way, and I'm sorry. I've paid the price for my mistakes, I swear. I've been suffering, Jane. You were right about that investment I made. It was nothing but a scam. The minute they got my money, they disappeared. I knew you would never forgive me for losing your $50K, so I decided to end everything with you. Selling the house was the first step. I thought it would buy me and my mom some time until I made more money.
But you didn't get more money, did you? Instead, you only got into more trouble. Now you owe me $50K and you're on the run from the law. How long do you think you can keep this up?
Come on, all this can be easily resolved between us. Just tell the cops that you've forgiven me and they'll back off. After all, the house is still yours and the would-be buyers didn't lose their money. If you drop the charges, I'll be a free man again.
LOL. You really take me for a fool, don't you? Why on earth would I accept you back? I never mattered to you, except for the money you were getting. Not once did you stand for me when your mother basically turned me into a dump for all her frustration and resentment. You allowed it to happen. And then, as if all of that was not enough, you went ahead to steal my money and sell my house. Only a fool will take you back after all these series of hurt, and I've been a fool long enough.
Please don't be like this. If you'll have me back, I promise I'll be the best husband. I'll even work for you in your liquor store.
Oh, I don't need you for that anymore. Now that we don't live together, my daily expenses have been cut drastically, and I don't work so many shifts anymore. But that's not even the best part. I'm now a partner.
Wow, that's great news. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it.
Your flattery won't help. But it's indeed great news because I now have time to open my liquor store and run it on the side. You're useless to me now, Damien.
No, I won't accept this. It can't be over, not like this. You have to forgive me. I'm your husband. Jane, please.
No, you're not. Not anymore. I want a divorce. I'm done being shackled to a man like you. I deserve more and I'm gonna get it.
No, not a divorce. You can't be serious.
Goodbye, Damien.
Jane, hold on for a second. Jane, don't do this to me. Jane!
Damien and Nikki were arrested 2 days later and had to pay huge fines that drove them into serious debt. Our divorce was finalized not long after, and he had to pay me alimony, which only drove him further into debt. To be able to meet up, he was forced to get a job in the suburbs of the city. He still lives with his mom, and last I heard, they bicker and fight over everything because they blame each other for how terrible their lives turned out. I've never been happier. So far, I've been enjoying my position as a partner, but I'm planning to quit soon so I can focus fully on my liquor store. I already have 3 people working for me, and I knew it was only a matter of time before I made it into a major brand. Everything was perfect.
Holly, hi. Look, I don't really want to be talking to you right now, but I don't really have any other choice. I need to confirm something from you, and the easiest way is to do it directly. Trying to go through David is like talking to a brick wall sometimes.
Oh, hey Vicky. Yeah, I know, lol. Sometimes when I know that he isn't listening to me and that he's far off in his thoughts, I'll ask for something ridiculous and crazy, which he always agrees to. And then when he snaps back into being aware of his surroundings and people, he'll ask me what he agreed to, and I won't tell him just to wind him up, lol.
I see. So, what you're telling me is that you often take advantage of my son to get whatever it is you want, as he's often deep in thought and can't process whatever inane thing it is you're requesting at the time. Have I got that right?
Huh? Oh, no, not at all. You don't need to worry about it seeming like I'm bullying him or taking advantage of him or anything. Everything I ask is always just small and innocuous. Like, the other day, I asked him if he would buy me these really nice shoes that I've been looking at for ages. Obviously, I wouldn't actually make him buy them, though, and I always tell him what I asked eventually, if he doesn't remember. So, you don't need to worry that your son is being taken advantage of. I would never do anything like that to him. It's just kind of like a little teasing game between the two of us.
Okay, great. I didn't really need all that info. I'm not stupid. I understand the concept of couples having their own little jokes and that they aren't being horrible to each other.
Oh, okay. Great, I just didn't want you thinking that I'm a horrible person or anything like that. You seemed kind of annoyed or upset at first there.
Trust me, that ship has already sailed.
Huh? What do you mean? You think I'm horrible?
Is that really important right now? Look, like I said, I don't really want to be talking to you, but I need to confirm whether or not you'll be coming to this dinner that I'm putting together for David's birthday. I need to confirm the numbers at the restaurant ASAP, so you need to tell me now.
Oh, what dinner is this?
God, how dim-witted can you be? It's the one for my son's birthday. I literally just said that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, but I was just a bit confused because David's birthday isn't for another 2 months yet.
And? Is that a problem?
Well, it's just people usually celebrate people's birthdays on the day that they were actually born, not 2 months earlier, lol.
Well, I won't be in town in a couple of months' time, and I want to spend some time with my precious little boy for his birthday. Is that okay? Or are you suddenly the birthday police who make sure that people don't celebrate birthdays before their designated days?
Oh, no, it's not a problem. I mean, I just didn't know you were going away.
Yes, well, I am. Or do I need to run every little detail of my life past you before I can do anything? Huh?
No, it's fine. I'm sorry for offending you. So what's this dinner all about then? When is it? Is there a special outfit code or anything like that?
God, don't you listen? It's for David's birthday, so it will be this weekend. I'm booking it for 8 p.m. at the Jeweller's Inn, and seeing how that restaurant is one of the fanciest in town, you will have to dress up a little bit.
The Jeweller's Inn?
Yes, is there a problem with the pub now? Does it not meet your standards or something?
Oh no, not at all. It's a lovely looking place, but it's just that it's a bit expensive. I've looked online before and all of the main dishes are above $20 each. I just don't know if me and David can afford that really. We're not exactly the richest people out there, you know.
Well, you'll just have to find the money from somewhere, won't you? I want to take my son to a lovely restaurant for his birthday, so that's what I'm going to do. And you better not spoil it for me. I don't care if you have to sell some of your things or whatever, but I want my son eating at this inn for his birthday. Got it?
Yes. I understand. I'll figure something out. You don't need to worry.
I wasn't worried. Now, I know that might be difficult for you and all, considering all of your clothes look like things you'd wear to work in, but maybe you can make a bit more of an effort for David this time and actually go and buy yourself a nice dress. I'm sure he would be very grateful to see that he actually married a woman.
Are you seriously insinuating that I'm not a woman?
Well, have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? You look like a butch lesbian or something. Not to mention that all of your clothes reflect that as well. You have nothing nice to wear on a day-to-day basis, and it makes you seem like a man with the way you dress. Honestly, have you never heard of a nice summer dress or a skirt and blouse? It would do you a world of good, believe me.
I'm sorry, but why are you being so rude and horrible to me? I haven't done anything to you to deserve it. and attacking me on such a personal level is ridiculous. My clothes are fine, and so is how I look. You honestly are starting to sound like a child.
Yes, well, I just don't think that you're right for my son. I asked him not to marry you, but he was set on doing it anyway.
Hang on, why didn't you want him to marry me?
Well, let's face it, you're not exactly the most amazing woman out there, are you? In fact, you're just a normal nobody who can't really offer David much in life. If it were up to me, David would have married my friend's daughter, and then the two of them would have been set for life.
Well, I mean, I can offer him lots of things in life, like a good and loving home where he can come back to and feel safe and relaxed after a hard day of work. Not to mention that I also work as a teacher, so I bring in money as well. We share all of the costs in life, so I help out a lot actually.
And yet you're still on such a meager amount of money? How sad. Let's face it, you're just a burden to David. Without you, he could have done so much more and achieved so much. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to hope that his children will take after him. That way I can help steer them in the right direction in life.
Okay, first of all, me and David would be the ones who decided what happened with our children if we had them. You know, being the actual parents and all, we would be the ones who decided what school they went to, what they were allowed to eat and drink, and what they would be taught at home. Being their grandparent, you would have to follow our rules concerning our children, and if you tried to subvert what we asked of you and tried to teach our kids stuff we didn't like, then you would lose your privileges to see them.
You can't do that. I would be their grandmother. I have every right to see my grandchildren.
No, you have the right to see them if me and David tell you that you have the right to see them. That is all.
Why you?
Look, I really don't want to talk to you right now. So just put me down as yes, I'm coming to the meal. I know the details, so we can end this conversation here now. Goodbye.
Fine. I'm done talking to such a pathetic woman anyway. Is there something that you want to tell me?
Huh? Vicky? What are you on about? Why are you messaging me?
I will ask again. Is there something you want to tell me?
What? No. There's nothing that I need to tell you. Besides, you're the one who messaged me, so clearly you're the one who wants to say something.
Yes, actually, I do want to say something.
Well, hurry up then. I don't have all day.
Oh, I will take my sweet time with this conversation. How dare you not tell me that you can't have children?
Whoa. Wait a second. What?
You heard me. I know that you are infertile. How dare you not say anything to me about it? I bet you blackmailed David not to tell me either, didn't you? My son would have told me otherwise. He would have come straight to me and asked for my help in this matter. But no, you told him not to say a word. I can't believe what you've done. I am incensed.
Okay, back up a minute. Where on earth has all this come from? How did you know what has been happening with me and David? Because clearly David hasn't told you anything considering how you're blaming me and accusing me of making him keep quiet about it.
I found out through my friend, Dr. Heiser. Know her? She's the one who actually did your tests in the clinic. She told me all about how you and David had gone to her because you were having trouble having a baby, and how she had to give you tests to see if you were infertile or not. She also told me how you got your results back today and how you are the one who is infertile. I can't believe it. You're ruining everything. Is there not one thing you can do right? I never wanted David to marry you, but I thought, hey, at least she'll give him some kids. That'll be good for something. But you can't even do that. What kind of useless, good-for-nothing woman are you? I mean, can you even call yourself a woman if you can't have kids? Because I don't think so. You're absolutely nothing. You're just worthless. Honestly, the best thing you could do for David now is to divorce him and let him find a woman who is actually good for him. One who can actually give him children.
Okay, you need to stop right now. What me and David go through is none of your business. Our situation is completely our business and our business only. You have nothing, I mean nothing to do with this at all. And for you to attack me like this, God, I can't believe you.
Excuse me?
You heard me. This is an incredibly difficult time for me and David, and yet here you are, blaming me and saying how I should just divorce the man that I love, the one who is actually helping me in this incredibly difficult time. I mean, what is wrong with you? How cruel can one person be that they immediately start spewing vitriol at a woman only a few hours after she finds out that she can't have children? Do you think that I want to be infertile? Do you honestly think that I don't want children? I have dreamt of having kids since I first met David. I thought that he would be the perfect father, and it was a dream of mine for us to raise a family together. So I really don't need you attacking me right now. Got it? Just leave me alone. Oh, and by the way, you can tell Dr. Heiser that I will definitely be going to my lawyers about her breach of confidentiality. Telling you about mine and David's issues is a massive breach of confidence. She'll be dealing with my lawyers soon enough.
Are you threatening my friend? That's not very nice, is it? She hasn't done anything wrong. All she's done is answer some questions I had. That's all. So you don't even have a leg to stand on, even if you did go to your lawyers.
Actually, it really is against the law. I have a proper case against her, but that's none of your business either.
My son is going to hear all about how you've treated me today. How rude you've been.
Oh, don't you worry. David will definitely be hearing about this conversation. I'll make sure of it.
He's my son. He's going to support me over you.
We'll just see about that. David, your mother has gone way too far this time.
What do you mean? What's happened?
She just messaged me and said that she knows about our fertility issues and that it's all my fault.
Hang on, how did she even know about that?
Apparently, our doctor is a friend of your mother's, and she told her all about our issues.
That's completely against the law. She can't do that. It's doctor-patient confidentiality.
Yeah, I know, but it's too late now. She's told your mom and our issues, and she went off on a massive rant saying that I should divorce you so that you can find a real woman who can give you kids, and you two can live happily ever after.
Whoa, what? Now she wants you to divorce me?
Yep, apparently I'm not a woman because I can't have kids.
She did not say that. Right, that's it. I'm gonna have a word with her. A very stern word.
Normally, I'd ask you not to, but I just can't believe she said all of that to me. You know how heartbroken I am about this. I really don't need her getting on my back about all of this.
Hey, don't you worry about this for another second. I'll sort her out. You don't need to be worried that she's gonna say anything like that ever again. I want you to take all the time you need to process this information. I'll be there for you every step of the way. I promise.
Thank you, sweetie. I'm sorry to just go off on you and dump all of that on you.
It's okay. You got nothing to apologize for. I promise.
I'll see you later then. I love you.
I love you too.
I can't believe you tattled to David like that. He had a massive go at me yesterday. My son has never done that before. You've corrupted him, making him hate me.
I didn't make him do anything. He just didn't want you being vile to me. So, why are you messaging me now?
Because I have something to say to you concerning the dinner tonight.
And what's that?
You're not qualified to join us. This dinner is exclusively for family members.
Your husband and son are currently with me.
Huh?
Yeah, after hearing how you treated me yesterday, David was appalled, as you probably know after he talked to you. Anyway, he told his dad what you said, and John was equally as appalled. They decided that instead of the dinner tonight, they wanted to spend the day in a relaxing atmosphere. Both me and David can't be dealing with your horrible vitriol. So, John came over and we're having a little lunch. Then, me and David are going to go away on a little vacation and just mourn together. It's what we need.
But that's not fair. I should be there too.
No. In fact, David and I have decided that we want nothing to do with you.
What do you mean?
After how you treated me, we have decided that we don't need someone so toxic in our lives. Someone who would so willingly blame me for something that isn't my fault.
But...
Goodbye, Vicky. Don't contact me again.
Wait.
After telling Vicky off, I blocked all of her numbers so that she couldn't contact me again. David also did the same, as he couldn't believe what his mother had done to me. We went on vacation like I said we would, and whilst we were there, our lives changed. We came across an orphanage where we met an adorable little girl. It was from then on that both me and David decided that we wanted to adopt. We've begun the process, and the little girl we met is the one who we are trying to adopt. Whilst my diagnosis was an incredibly heartbreaking thing, it's good to know that it's not the end of being able to have children. There are plenty of children in the world who need a loving home and parents to grow up in, and me and David are happy to provide that. As for Vicky, the last I heard was that she told all of her friends what had happened, but funnily enough, they seemed to think that she was the one in the wrong, and they all decided to stop being friends with her. Sometimes people will bring their own karma down on them. Oh, and as for Dr. Heiser, me and David are currently in the process of suing her for breach of contract. She has also lost her medical license due to what she did, something that is deserved, as who knows who else she could have damaged with her gossip.